Welcome back to another NFL episode of BS Sports Talk with your hosts, Brandon and Steven. This week, we're going to be talking a little Thursday night football. Dolphins going to Buffalo to take on the Bills. And we're going to start off the show with doing a little week 2 recap of the NFL. We had some interesting things happen, a lot of teams making some noise, some injuries that occurred. So let's rip into it. First, I guess let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Mr. Joe Burrow got hurt, which is very unfortunate for this Bengals team that had some high praise this year, but they're still 2-0. Brownie came in and won the game for him. So unfortunate for our season long.
Yes,
But
that is just a dagger to the heart to our season long, because now we revert to a 5-legger, assuming we're operating under the got to play in 10-game rule. Because if Burrow's out for 3 months, right, which is what they're saying, looking at 11 games, he played in 2 technically, so we would be below that threshold. So hopefully that reverts to a 5-legger.
yeah, so we'll see if that gets knocked down. And then there was a couple other QB injuries like Justin Fields, Jane Daniels hurt, which was kind of surprising because in that Thursday game, didn't really seem like he was hurt. And then reports came out like, was it Sunday or something? Saturday that he had like a knee sprain or something. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, well, that would make sense because he didn't do anything. So
Yeah,
as high as I've talked him up and like him as a potential MVP candidate in Washington to make the NFC title game, hopefully he was hurt.
yeah. So there was no week 2 NFL Sunday slate this week. No video. We had recorded, but unforeseen circumstances occurred, and that video could not get
Technical
released.
difficulties.
So hopefully we're back for week 3. But yeah, so QB injuries, some teams just off the bat. I mean, from last Thursday night, almost a week ago, Packers look legit.
Packers are like Super Bowl contenders.
Yep, for sure. I would definitely agree with that. This week, the Lions found themselves back. Amon-Ra, 3 tutties. Jared Goff had a nice MVP caliber game.
Jahmyr Gibbs in the season-long lay. Nice, almost 100-yard game. We like that.
Yep, Jahmyr Gibbs. What else happened in week 2 that surprised you?
Well, there was quite a few things. I thought Pittsburgh would be I thought they might be legit with Aaron Rodgers, but they kind of got their clock cleaned at home by Seattle.
Yeah, that was
an okay Seattle team.
Yeah, that was kind of odd. I didn't really watch the game too closely, but just seeing they did lose at home. All right.
Yeah, 31-17, I think it was.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
It was
They got blown out.
Yeah, and I kind of had a lot of stock in DK Metcalf, and I love when guys go against our former team, especially for the first time, right? So he did catch a touchdown, had 3 grabs. That helps the season lay a little bit. We like more than 3, but still trekking well. But he only had 20 yards, had his touchdown, and I thought he'd go for a couple and get close to that 100-yard mark. But it was Jackson Smith and Jigba who, on my fantasy football team 2 weeks in a row now, looking like wide receiver 1.
Oh yeah. He's looking good for Seattle. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Steelers. Hopefully, I mean, bounce back spot. Who they got this week? Patriots. So they got Patriots in New England. So we'll talk about that game a little later on. But yeah, surprise there. Another shock. Colts 2-0 beating the Broncos at home.
Indiana Jones.
It's unbelievable.
Give the man credit where credit's due. I want to hear it out of your mouth.
Not yet. Hey, whenever he was a Giant, I will go on record and saying that I did kind of defend him. He does have a playoff win, which a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL can't say they have. So that is, if you want to, I mean, that's probably an accomplishment, I guess I would say. But yeah, I don't know if he can keep this up. But a crazy statistic, through 2 games, I think they've had 10 drives and they haven't punted the ball.
Wow.
First time in NFL history.
Wow. Didn't know that.
It's unbelievable.
Who they played? They played Dolphins week 1, right?
Yep. And then they played Denver at home. I mean, and Denver was supposed to be they were supposed to take over the AFC West, which now looks like, and we can just go to them now. I mean, the Chargers.
It looks like the LA Chargers division.
Yeah. It's definitely their division to lose, coming in and beating. They did play the Raiders, but it's
division game. That was
Vegas,
the first place game. 2 1-0 AFC West teams.
Yeah, it's in Vegas. Not an easy place to play for them. I mean, not much travel there, but divisional game, and then beating the Chiefs week 1. So technically 2 road games, both divisional. They won both of them.
Yeah, they look
So
good. It'd be nice if Omari and Hampton would be a little bit more involved in that offense and figure it out. But
yeah,
all these rookie running backs are having struggles. I mean, I touched on it with Genty that I didn't think he would come in having a great year, especially when you go to a team like the Raiders and that's back to back games of what less than 20 yards. What do you have, like 25 this week? He had like 9 last week.
yeah, he didn't. He hasn't had a great start, just like any of the, like you said, any of the rookie running backs here. I mean, Jim Harbaugh just looks like they're. I don't know. He's just not giving him the ball. I guess he's just trusting Herbert to to air
Well,
this thing out.
when you
So
got Justin Herbert, you got Keenan Allen back. Quentin Johnson's kind of coming into his own. I know he had the drop bug his rookie year that kind of turned people away from him. And you got Landon McConkey, who was clearly turning into like the next Cooper Cup. Just
yeah,
gets tons of catches, tons of targets.
target machine.
They've got a crazy passing game, and if you've got a good passing game, you can win any ball game in the NFL.
Yep, that is true. I mean, don't fix what's not broken. So
Keep
I would
Justin
just-
Herbert healthy. That was what all they talked about last night, right?
Yep.
Just like Joe Burrow, keep him healthy, and they clearly couldn't do that in Cincinnati.
that Bengals organization needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror and figure out why they haven't invested in an offensive line. They've had Burrow for what, 5 years now, 6 years, and
All I've seen all weekend was memes of like half face of Burrow and half face of Andrew Luck.
oh yeah, I have seen those comparisons.
The numbers are crazy, like how similar they are, but how much more Burrow's been hit.
I think Burrow's is worst, right?
Yeah, Burrow's is worse. Yeah,
That's terrible, man. Yeah, they need a. I mean, he was a generational talent, so like, I mean, just like Luck. So they,
yeah.
and then I guess maybe the last team. Well, we can go. Let's touch on the Eagles Chiefs real quick. Good game. Are the Chiefs dead?
No, they're not dead. They've had a couple tough games to start the year, but they're not the Chiefs of old. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They're going to be a playoff team. They're going to get there, but they're going to rely on their defense and Andy Reid to out scheme other coaches and be more prepared than you when they come play. But they're not the Chiefs of old where Mahomes can throw to Tyreek 10 times for 200 yards and a score like that, like in the what was it, the AFC Championship game, the Buffalo game, where
Oh yeah,
they scored 2 touchdowns in like 2 minutes.
the 10-second game. Whenever he had 10 seconds to go kick a field goal or
In
something.
between a Buffalo drive, yeah. On top of that, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I probably agree there. They're not completely dead. I think Jalen Hurts had like 110 yards passing. I think Chris Jones was
He's
was
got like,
mouthing to him.
he's got like 4 consecutive wins now where he's got like less than 150 yards passing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, in that offense, I mean, but we've seen, like, the thing is, we've seen him go for like 300 yards. So whenever that team needs to do it, it's there with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith on the outside. Like,
yeah.
it could happen. So
Yeah, Devontae had a nice game. He had a big catch there at the end of the game to get them down to the 3 or whatever that was.
yeah.
And I've got a hot take too for you,
Okay.
and you're gonna like this one. Cowboys Giants game. So I was all over the
Oh, yeah.
Cowboys team total over, which I should have tweeted out, didn't, but it was a nice hit I had.
Yeah. Also need to be better there.
Yeah,
We said this last
I
week.
know, I
We
know.
will. Promise.
But I think that game dethroned CeeDee Lamb as the best wide receiver in that division. I think Malik Neighbors did it.
Did you see that his first touchdown pass or his first touchdown catch
Uh-uh.
where he like dove? He was like diving sideways, backwards. Like he just looked up and like started diving, located the ball like almost midair and caught it. It was incredible.
I just look at the box score and it's almost like they were duking it out. But
was-
Malik goes 9 for 167 and 2 tutties.
He's unbelievable.
And
I mean,
CD's 9 for 112, like still just immaculate. But I think there might be a changing of the guard there and best receiver in that division.
all right, I'll take that. I mean, it would be helpful if our defense could help our offense a little bit and not let up 40 points. But
And
I thought our defense was a little better than that.
Yeah. And how about shout out to Russell Wilson too, who threw for 450 and
Hey, I'll tell you what, the man can sling the ball.
oh yeah.
But that's about all he's good for because he also threw a very bad pick to end the game in overtime.
Going back to my Herbert take, you sling the ball, you're going to win some ball games.
Yeah.
Or you can win.
See, and
You're
this
gonna be
is
in any game.
and this is all I asked for the Giants this year was these kind of games because these games are entertaining. Like I had an enjoyable experience watching that game to where week 1 when they just go 3 and out and punt the ball, or they run 2 yards, and then they throw incompletion and then punt the ball. It's incredibly boring to watch as a fan.
Yeah. I remember because I'd be texting you about it because I don't know how many freaking primetime games they had last year. And all I complained of like, get this Giants team off of primetime football. It's like watching paint dry.
We got prime time this week.
Shocker.
We play the Chiefs on Sunday night.
Good. We'll be all the Chiefs play the Giants.
Chiefs Giants Sunday night. We'll talk about that a little in the next pod, but in the Sunday slate. But yep, that's the Sunday night game.
Battle of the 0-2s.
Oh yeah, Giants win that game. Maybe then the Chiefs are dead.
Could be,
but I doubt that happens. But hopefully it's like a game like this. But Chiefs defense, I think, are a little bit better than.
And Monday night
than
we
Dallas.
had Monday night we had the doubleheader.
Yep.
Started out with they honestly they're both kind of were crappy games overall.
Yeah.
Except for the ending of that Bucks game.
Yeah, that was in the first half of the Bucks game.
Yeah.
That was good too. And then they just
Baker freaking Mayfield.
Man, I love this. I love this dude. Just watching this guy go up and down the field. He will not quit.
He was like, I don't know what, 3 weeks away from being out of the league whenever he went from Carolina to the Rams, right? Because Stafford got hurt, and then it seemed like that was going to kind of be it for Baker, and now all of a sudden,
did he go to the Rams and win a playoff game? He might have won a playoff game there.
Oh, maybe he did.
Because he was on the Panthers. It was that year. And then they either traded, I think they traded for him, or they dropped him. And the Rams picked him up or traded for him, whatever happened. And I believe he won their wild card round.
Maybe.
With him. And that's what got him the chance at
right.
That's what got him the chance at the Bucks. And he signed a 1-year deal, and now he's on like a 4-year deal or something. So that last run that he had was like 4th and 12 or 4th and 10 or something. And he just runs straight up the gut and just like runs right into
Was that the one where he got tabletopped? Or was that the one where looked like he got hurt, then he gets up and mouths Will Anderson or whoever it was?
Yeah, I think it was Gardner Johnson.
No,
the corner or the safety for
I think it was
the Texans.
Earlier in that drive. I'm thinking Will Anderson thought he stopped him short and was like pointing to the heavens, and Baker goes back to he's like, that's a first down, pal.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was like 3rd and 1 or something, or 3rd and 2, and he ran and like jumped and leaned forward, and Will Anderson was on his legs, and he was cheering.
Oh yeah.
Now he's a dog. I've been saying this for years, man, and I debate this with my buddy. I think Baker wins a Super Bowl before he's done in the league. I honestly do. I don't know if it's with this Bucks team. I could honestly see it with the Bucks team, but I think he wins one.
They can win that division for sure.
Yeah, then all you got to do is get a couple. You get hot in the. I mean, Eli Manning took that Giants team to 2 Super Bowls against the best dynasty in football. So,
right. Oh yeah, just get in, and just get in and get hot, just like any other sport. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what their schedule looks like. Is there a chance they can get a 1-seeder? Or they got too many games against teams like the Eagles and Packers and Detroit.
Yeah, that'd be a good question. I don't know. They do match up. That is a good matchup. They match up good against the Eagles. They always play the Eagles tough.
Yeah.
So if they have to play them, say they get to an NFC Championship game or something, you never know, man.
You can throw the rock. Third different team I'm talking about it. You're in any game because you got Mike Evans, you got Ibuka, who's now really coming into going to be wide receiver 1 for that team probably for a long time once Evans hangs it up.
Oh yeah.
And then you never know. Is Godwin coming back? Does he have any?
He should be coming back, but it's like week 9 or something. He's out for like the first half of the year.
Gotcha. And
then they still have McMillan.
Yep.
So
McMillan, Bucky Irving's turning into a stud back.
Yeah, I like them, man. They always play some hard-nosed football, and I mean they can win games multiple different ways. So I mean, if Baker has to air the ball out and throw for 450, he can do it. If he needs to play like a game like that where the pocket's collapsing and he has to step up and run for a couple first downs, he can do that. So, and like you said, Bucky Irving's coming into his own, so they get a little run game going. Could be dangerous. Anything else? Week 2. Kind of a good week. I mean,
yeah, it was
nothing too shocking.
Yeah, nothing crazy happened. Just some injuries, and if you've got Bryce Young in your passing yard season long lay, you're loving it because every game now they're trailing by 30 points, and he just gets garbage yards.
Oh yeah, that was a free square.
Somehow the dude, I think he had like 100 yards at halftime because I was looking at it again, and I'm like, oh god, here we go. Just got to talk about this again, and he ends with a casual 330. They still lost by 5, but that's what we need.
Who they play?
Arizona.
They played Arizona. Okay, so they played Arizona well too. I mean, and the Saints played the 49ers well. So those were 2 games that obviously the Saints and the Panthers are 2 teams that bottom barrel teams. You're not sure how they're going to be, but they kind of held their own against. I wouldn't really consider Arizona. I mean, they are 2-0, but I mean, Saints held their own against 49ers. So
yep, I didn't watch a minute of that game, but I was curious to see how Mac Jones would look. It's enough to win a ball game.
Yeah, I mean, he did what he had to do. So 279, 3 passing touchdowns. Your boy.
Good for Mac.
Good for Mac.
Quarterback of the best offense in college football history.
I think I could have thrown to those receivers.
Could you hand the ball to Najee Harris?
I probably could have done that too, yeah.
Pretty sure those. We need to look at it because I keep saying this, but I'm pretty sure those three were the 3 Heisman finalists: Devontae, Mac Jones, and Najee that year.
Yeah, no. We can talk about that on the college football show.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Thursday night. Week 3 Thursday night. We got a divisional game. Miami going to Buffalo to take on the Bills. We didn't chat about Miami in the week 2 recap. They lost at home to the Patriots.
I'm going to give you my Mike McDaniel
Oh
impersonation.
my God.
Well, I had to supervise a little bit more in all facets of our program. We need to score more points. That's typically how you win games. You score more points than the other team. Something along those lines is what I heard.
Need to do a better job supervising all of the orchestration within our multiple personnel groups. So to win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game, honestly. And that is how you lose the game. You're moving the ball down the field. You're 1st and 10, and then you find yourself at 2nd and 20. That was critical.
It was unbelievable. I got a clip from Brandon about it, and I legit said that has to be fake.
Yeah.
I watched the clip, and I was like, there's no way this is real.
It was Portnoy, right? It was like, that's a man on the hot seat or something.
Yes. Yeah. Go look up Portnoy's tweet on Twitter X and about McDaniel, and you got to just hear it. It's hilarious.
It was insane because when you texted me that back, I looked it up again and I was like, wait a second. I'm pretty sure this is real. Yeah, it's too good. But no, he's poor guy. I feel bad. I liked him a lot too. And I like this Miami team a lot. It's
I don't know what the hell is going on. I didn't watch too much of that game. I think you have Tyreek, right? We both have Tyreek on the fantasy squad.
No, I don't have Tyreek.
Oh, okay. Thought you did. He did kind of do something this week, so that's kind of nice, but
he left the game for a little while, didn't he?
Did he? I did not see that.
I remember turning it on and he was like running out. It was like a little before halftime, so maybe he was just going to the locker room early. But yeah, he had a solid game.
Okay. Yeah, I don't about McDaniel. I have no idea. Maybe Miami changed him.
Could be.
Because when he first got there, I actually really liked him. Guy was funny. Felt like he ran a good program. He was fun, energetic. You know that one on, I think it was a Thursday night or Sunday night game where he was like sprinting off the field and the reporter was chasing him.
Well, it's one of those things too, like in the NFL, like when you're winning, things are better, right?
That's fair.
So when you've got a team that's putting up 40 points a game, you got all the weapons you got, even if you're a 10-7 team, a 500 team, but you're in the playoffs, it's funny, right? It's a breath of fresh air. But when you're looking at a 5-win season, it's all of a sudden, okay, get the hell out.
Yeah. Tough. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you think they can hang here with the Bills in Buffalo?
There's just no way.
You think 12, line's 12.5, over unders 49.5, I believe. Yeah, 49.5, 12.5 spread. Listen, like the Bills. Speaking of the Bills, Josh Allen has a broken nose. Not that that's going to probably affect him playing. But
oh, really?
Yeah, he broke his nose. Someone got his hand in his face mask and like punched him, and I guess or maybe his like helmet. I don't know what happened.
In the Jets game?
Yeah. He broke it on like in the second quarter, I think it was. They like popped it back into place and he went back in the game. Dog. Josh Allen. Josh mother effing Allen.
MVP.
Unreal. Oh yeah. But I don't know. Can you lay 12.5 with him? I mean, I guess probably.
In a division game?
Yeah, it's the only thing.
This is always the most absurd thing to me that the Dolphins and the Bills play in the same division because typically in the middle of the season, it's either 80 degrees in Miami or the Dolphins get off the bus and it's -10 and those insane Bills Mafia guys are shoveling 20 inches of snow off the seat so they can go watch the Bills play on Sunday.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Yeah. But
I'm sure Miami's happy they're going there in September and not
right.
Not December, but
we thought week 1 the Lions were probably thinking the same thing, going to Lambeau, and they still got mollywomped.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm going to play anything, I'm probably going to lay the points at the Bills because I just don't trust the Dolphins. Even the teaser spot, I think you're better off teasing the Bills down here, getting them under a touchdown.
Yeah, I do like the over because I haven't seen this Bills defense good enough, and the Miami offense is still healthy. So
Yeah, I think look at Achan touchdown. He just seems to
yeah,
be a garbage time touchdown machine, whether it's
guys,
passing or running.
the guy out of the backfield is just unbelievable.
Receiving.
He gets like 8 targets a game. He's like another receiver, but just coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, what's crazy too, like I think about him in college at A&M, like he was always good and had like a high rushing line or whatever, but he wasn't. I feel like looking back at it, he wasn't this guy that's like a Tyreek Hill speed running
Yeah.
back that you just throw a ton of balls to. It almost seems like this Miami system and this McDaniel system, but when you get as many touches as he does, he's always a good. He'll start being close to the minus 200s now that he's scoring every game.
Yeah, he'll be like Derrick Henry numbers. For sure.
Pretty sure he was even money or maybe minus 110.
I think it was minus 110 or minus 120. I didn't take him last week 2, but we had him obviously in week 1 for the parlay. But yeah, I don't know. Spread seems, I mean, it's probably where it's at. It's supposed to be. Can you lay the points? I don't know. I think you just take the over.
Is this a survivor pick for people, or is it too early to take Buffalo?
I could see it.
Maybe too early on a Buffalo line, or being a primetime game.
People, it's kind of surprising. People like taking primetime games. So I don't know. Looking at these other games, the Bucks might be a good one this week. So people might take them. They have the Jets, and we'll talk more about this in the Sunday slate. But just going down the list here, Seattle's got the Saints. So there are a few other options, but I bet some people do take the Bills for Survivor for sure.
Yep,
So
I could see it.
But I don't think Survivor has kind of been, no one's kind of been knocked out yet because none of these big favorites have lost. I don't think.
You haven't had one where it wipes out half your league.
Yeah. Where I think last year the Bengals lost week 1 to the Patriots last year was like the wrecking ball. It had to take off half of all Survivor leagues.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think we have that. Have had that this year yet. So who knows? Could be this game.
Could be. Before we end at one pick, what is it? What's your best bet here?
I'm going props.
Oh, you got a prop play?
I have 2 right now. If I had to add another one, I could. I think I'll start on the Buffalo side of the ball. I'm gonna go Cook over rushing. The line actually opened at 62.5. It's up to 67.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems short.
Yeah.
This will be every bit of close, probably 78, 80.
Yeah, he had
Thursday night.
He had 21 carries for 125 yards last week against the Jets. Week 1, he didn't really have. I think he hit this number, but didn't have that many carries against the Ravens. So I like him to get 20 touches here at least, especially with Allen having a broken nose. I don't really want to have him drop back too much and get hit. So I'm sure Allen doesn't run. So honestly, you could probably look at Allen under rushing yards as well. I bet he's kind of more laid back a little bit, get him out healthy. He also could, this is also a spot where he could come out of the game. So they're up like 24 at half for some crazy.
It looks like
they just yank him out.
Looks like as bad as Miami's been, they've been okay against the run. They only let Jonathan Taylor run for 70 in week 1, and last week against the Patriots, who don't have a whole lot. Travion Henderson went for 10. Stevenson went for 54. So
yeah.
They've been okay against the run.
Yeah. I still love it, but
you know what I liked last year with James Cook was longest rush.
Longest rush, yeah.
It always seemed like way too low for him, for a guy like him and a script like Buffalo has typically week in and week out.
Yeah, for sure. I like it just pure value or just pure, like volume. Sorry, like he's going to get enough carries to where as long as he, carries 3, 4, 5 and then gets some of those 15-yard gains, he's going to get there. So,
yeah, I like it.
So yeah, you can throw an out under rushing. I kind of like that. I don't know what the number is, but and then on the Miami side of the ball, I'm just going to go Tyreek over receiving, which is I see 66.5. I actually took these 2 guys already. I took Cook and Hill together. It was on Underdog. I put it with a free play, so I got like 6 to like plus 500 or something crazy. I don't know, something stupid. Underdog sucks. Take it on your books. If you need a third leg, I would go Achan receiving as well. Or you can go receptions. He gets like 8, 9, 10 targets a game. So
What is that line? Like 5.5 probably?
I don't have the number. I would actually probably go receiving yards, which is 33.5. Receptions is probably, I feel like 5.5 is high, but it actually might be that high. It's probably at least 4.5 juice to the over.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, it has to be, I feel like. So there's 3. If you want to throw in the under rushing, I feel like he can. You have 2 options there. He doesn't run because he's hurt with the broken nose, doesn't want to get it even worse, and he gets pulled early. So
Yep.
Unless the number is insanely low. If it's above like 20, I would take the under. If it's below that, I don't know, because he could easily just run one for like 25 yards.
Right.
So
See it.
I don't know. What are you liking?
I think if I had to take anything here, I'd take the under. 50 seems like a lot of points for a division game.
Take the under?
That's going to be a
Okay.
blowout like this. Yeah.
Okay.
See, Bills taking their foot off the pedal a little bit, and
Yeah.
another 33-8 kind of game.
Yeah. I mean, if Bills defense shows up and stops this Miami offense, that under's absolutely smacking. It could be like 33-3 or something crazy.
Mike McDaniel seems like a guy that could be he could fold under pressure pretty quick too.
Yeah, for sure. Think he's on the hot seat this week? They get blown out this game. You think he's fired?
No, because you're playing Josh Allen in Buffalo. I don't think he's. I think he'll have a little bit of grace. I'm bit curious to see what their schedule looks like coming up.
Did just lose to the Patriots at home though.
But the Jets, Panthers, Chargers, Browns after that. So I think if you can't,
That's you got to win 3 out of those 4.
if you don't win 3 of those 4, then I think he's on the hot seat because at that point you're 2-5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure. So
good luck, Mike McDaniels. We love you.
yeah, for real. Used to. He has a nice watch collection. Always see him rocking a nice watch on the Miami sideline with his sunglasses on,
Oh yeah, very Miami Vice.
his hair that looks like he just came out of the strip club.
Very Miami Vice.
So yeah, there you have it. Little week 2 recap. Thursday night football, week 3, Miami versus the Bills. Little 4-legger, I guess you call it. I would maybe 3 or 4, whatever you want to take. I'll post what I end up taking, but yeah. And then Brandon's got the under for a divisional game.
Love it.
We know how Brandon's unders work out, so
We'll discuss that later.
watch the college football show to get that reference.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. Till Sunday.
All right. Yeah. So that's been a week 2 recap. Thursday night football, week 3. And stay tuned for the NFL Sunday slate and check out some of the college football shows that will be dropping shortly after this episode. So